Here we are again. This time it's the on the way back. 3 fucking hours it took me to get done. Yes, 3 fucking hours. Now bloody 10 a spunking clock. 10 o'clock in the morning, making sure that's still on. Stick these on. Turn them on at the same time. Hello people. 3D, you do realise you got 3D now, don't you? How cool is that? Ah, wicked stuff. Turning out to me, I'm going fucking cuckoo. It's because I've been sat around for 3 hours fucking waiting to get fucking loaded, and it sucks ass. 3D episode of me, Jace, your chief spunker to you. It's great, ain't it? 3D, you got 3D. I'm only playing 3 fucking D. Get off of you. You can go in the pocket. So we've got to go. We've got to do the return drive, ain't we? We might as well. We might as well. But you do realise that once this is done, that's it. No more. You've had your fucking fill. You can take the piss, a lot of you do, I tell you. I'm all excited because I'm on the way back. But then it'll all be doom and gloom again because... Why? Well, that's because I'll be coming fucking back up here again. Not looking forward to that, I can tell you. Right. Let's be going. Let's be gone. Let's get the flock out of here. Yes, my son. And I'm a fucking poet and I know it. How about that? Right, can you see? Because we're off. There's no behind me. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's get out of here. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Murphy's dead. Right. Now, like I said to you before, this road, this particular road, it doesn't exist, right? It's a non-road. It's not actually a road. It's a figment of your imagination. Until they decide to actually put a name on it and then stick it on the old maps. But at the moment, it don't exist. It's fucked already by the looks of it. You'd want to hope that this bridge is going to last. I mean, so they've already got bloody great big patches in it already. Grief. But in saying that though, there might be a few of you out there that may actually recognise this area. You might. Up here in, as it looks, sunny. Look at it. The sun is starting to come out. We see bits of blue sky. Can't beat a bit of blue sky. Now, come on, traffic lights. Let's be having you. Let's be having you. It's a day, it's a lovely day. Come on, fucking engine will turn off before these lights decide to turn to green. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray for me! Yay! It looks like they're repairing the curbstones around the island. This might seem soft, but realistically, putting curbstones on an island like that with a place like this that has all these kinds of vehicles going down there is a bit of a stupid idea, really, isn't it? It's not very good. No, it's not. Not very good at all. I've got to go this way, I think. Yeah, I'll go this way. I remember the last time when I come down, I made a mistake and went over there and up there, and I'm like, where the fuck am I going? I got my lefts mixed up with my rights, and my rights mixed up with my lefts, and my fronts mixed up with my back, and my back mixed up with my fronts. Thank you. I'm coming out anyway. There's plenty of room. La la la. It's all good. Yes, the sun is shining. It's brilliant. No more rain. At least for now anyway. And you can enjoy this little stretch of the A6. Not for long, only a little tidgy bit. So, enjoy. Oh look, Walton Towers. Anybody been there lately? It's not meant as a pun at all, no. I'm just asking. I haven't been to Walton Towers for years. Years. On the way back up, I think I might stop off at the services. I think I might just do that. Move over. Gotta move over. As we progress along this little bit of a road called the A6, we will be entering onto the A50. As you can see, it's very green. Even though there is a lot of tarmac about, it still is very green around here. Quite an abundance of plant life from the left to the right. And they always say that we are ruining the world by digging it all up and sticking roads down. Well, as you can see, that's a lot of cutter. It's all good. It's all very good. I wonder how many, here's a thought, I wonder how many roads that are in the UK that actually don't get used anymore, that have either been, you know, sealed off, broken up, or they've even actually, you know, just fell apart and never been fixed and never been used, bypassed or whatever. I wonder if there's any kind of roads like that anyway. Somebody might know. We've got a couple of, well, I say couple, is it couple, would you say one or two? We've got one lane that's been shut off and is not used anymore where I live. I don't know why they've done that, mind you, but they have. They've got a fence across it now and at both ends. Granted, the one end does come onto the A5 and it's a bit of an arse getting through it, but the other end is a country lane, so it leads up somewhere near where I live. So why they've shut it off, I don't know, but hey ho. There's a road up in Norton Keynes that got the end of it chopped off and diverted into a different direction, but the end that was there is still there, but it's been overgrown by trees and stuff, but the actual road is still in the area. It's only about 20 foot long. Anything like that knocking about, do you think? Do you know? Squeak. Oh dear, I still can't believe I was stuck in that place for 3 hours. 3 hours? Oh, how horrendous. I'm not going to mention any names or anything like that, but to be honest with you, if they can't, sort drivers out any quicker than 3 hours, especially when we actually got stand trailers in there, if they know that this kind of job's going to happen, surely they should be fucking having them loaded so we can just go pick up, come back, and jobs are good. No, 3 fucking hours. Hey ho, never mind. I suppose I'll get down to the my delivery, swap trailers over, and then back up here again, and I'll be sitting there for another 3 fucking hours. But well, whatever. Such is life. It's surprising though how quick the 3 hours went when I was playing on a game on my phone. So at least there's that. I found a new word game called Anagram Hero. It's alright, I suppose. There's another game which is the same, which is called Word Hero. Same company. Again, another good game. I like word games and things like that, puzzle games. Talking about games though, who of you out there plays Life is Strange? If I'm not mistaken, I think Ricardo does. I know I do. I think it's an absolute awesome game. I'm still waiting for episode 4 to turn up. I think it's 15th today, and it's possible it might be out now. I'll have to check when I get home. But it is a very good game. If any of you out there have played Heavy Rain, well, it's similar to that, and Beyond Two Souls. I like them style. I mean, they were just awesome style games. Them are brilliant. Makes you think, gives you, and it's like a story as it unfolds in front of you. It's great. Every decision you make maps the story. It's along with that. Well, I want to The Walking Dead as well. It's on the PS3. Another cracking game. But apparently we've got to wait till bloody Christmas for the next instalment to come along. Like, boo, boo. I need to hurry up. I want to know what happens to Clementine. Hey ho. I'm not sure whether this is true or not, but is there rumours that they're going to remaster Modern Warfare 2 for the PlayStation 4? Because if they are, that in itself is the sole reason why I would actually buy a PS4 if they did that. Because if they remastered Modern Warfare 2, fingers crossed, they might bring out like Modern Warfare or World at War, you know what I mean? Be interesting to see what it's like though, Modern Warfare 2 on PS4. Oh, I bet it'd be awesome. Open up a few areas that was, you know, originally closed off on some of the map levels, like, you know. That'd be cool. I will get a PS4 eventually, but I just can't afford it to me. I want other things first. It is tempting though, I'll tell you that now. It is very tempting. My mate Andy's got one. How are you, Andy? You git. I'll get one eventually. Anybody out there got a PS4 yet? Any of you lucky lot? And if you start blurting out bloody Xbox One, you can keep that thing. I ain't interested in Xbox One. Do you know what? In all fairness, I was never ever an Xbox anything. I never liked it. I think what put me off was the actual controller, the hand controller. It just looked ridiculous. And obviously the first games console that I ever played on would be the okay, so it wasn't a games console as such, it was a computer. It was a ZX81. Now, for those who are out there who have no idea what I'm on about, ask your dad. Oh, remember the days when you used to put the tape in the tape player and go, then at the end of it, it goes, error. You have to do it again. Oh, fucking unbelievable. The amount of things that we used to put up with. Oh, and of course, don't forget, Atari come out with their cartridge thingamajiggy, didn't they? So, at least there was that. What is going on here? Where is he going? Is he trying to drive down the gutter or something? But I was a proud owner of a games console stroke entertainment system, I suppose you could call it, called the Real 3DO Panasonic. There's a blast from the past. That was before your PlayStation 1, that was. And that had a CD on it, that did. It was a CD-ROM. It had live footage gameplay, that did, where it was used real actors to, what's the name, to be controlled by activating different aspects of the game. And you had to trigger different points in the game, so it would, obviously the storyline would carry on and what have you. But there was real people, real actors. It was a real thing. It was strange. It really was. But it was fun. It was enjoyable. There's a couple of games like that for it. Never done before, but it was one of those things that was out there. So if you know anybody who's got a real 3DO, I can't remember the game it was called though. It was some psychedelic thing. It was really weird. You had to trap these people in black in these trap doors. And there was like these psychedelic thing as well. There was where it was a mystery about these people in was it in an old house or something, and it was Psychic Detective. That's what it was called, the Psychic Detective. Ah, how about that? Woo, the Psychic Detective. Fuck me. And it was weird. It was proper weird. But I could never get to the end of it. I could never do it. It always seemed to fail, the last part. I don't know whether the bloody disc was corrupted or what, I don't know, but it never seemed to work. I don't know. Ah well, never mind. I got rid of it in the end. I sold it. I think I car booted the lot. So whoever's got it has got an old antique games console with games as well, you know. I mean, it still worked. If there'd be like a retro thing, you could stick it in a museum. It was that old. I never had a PlayStation 1, but I did have a PS2 and a PS3 where I've got now. Wasn't lucky enough to have a Commodore 64 or a Commodore normal one. My mate did though, he had one. I didn't have a Sega, no. Or a Sega Mega Drive, no, didn't have one of them either. What I ended up with, I was a pair of skates or a skateboard or a push bike. See, when we were kids, it was outside, mate. That was our PlayStation, being outside, getting up to all sorts of mischief, throwing bricks at people, playing on the railway track. Now, before you start, that is a no-no, by the way. You do not do that. But we did when we was kids, but you don't. Stay away, keep off, don't even enter the idea. Climbing trees. Well, there was one thing that we did. Again, right, kiddies, please do not repeat this. You know what I mean? Don't get doing just because I did it as a kid doesn't mean that you can do it. This is a disclaimer, warning. So if your mum and dad's watching this, please take note. Don't let them do this with you, for God's sake. Building sites. Now we had what I can only describe as one of the most graphic videos that was shown at school for all the dangers of farming and building sites and what have you, and quarries. And it was very disturbing actually. The video was very graphic, and to show you the dangers basically. I don't know if I mean, it was in the 70s, so whether you lot out there who watch my videos have actually witnessed this thing. We had it was at Motor, we had it. And this lad, he got squished by a big dumper truck. He drowned in a vat of cow shit. He fell between the back of the cutters on a tractor. He fell off a building site, he got all sorts. This kid he was basically, he had about 20 dozen lives, like, you know, but it was horrible. Anyway, beside the point. We still ended up playing on a building site, and as a kid, as you do, you're bound to find something that sparks your interest. And what we found was that along the edge of the windows, now I'll have to illustrate this a little bit. Back then, it wasn't double glazed, it was wood frame windows and putty. Right? Now again, if you don't know what I'm on about, ask your dad, or even your granddad. And this stuff that was round the edge of the windows was blue. It's like, ooh, that's pretty. So we used to stick our fingers in it and go all the way around and take it off, and then take it home with us and play with it. We didn't realise that we was actually playing with putty. But the problem is because we took so much out of these windows, when it got a bit windy, a lot of windows were all shattered on the floor around these houses. Oh, I love it. Yes, I know it's not it's not good, it's not clever, it's not bright either, so at the end of the day, yeah, I know, I understand that. I was fucking, what, 7 or 8, or maybe 9, I don't know, I was only young. I mean, we was playing on the bloody scaffolding like a fucking set of monkey bars, for crying out loud. Yes, I know we're not supposed to do that either. Like I said to you, don't do it. It's not clever, it's not fun, it's very, very dangerous. Alright? So, do not do it. Simple as. But anyway, when I got home with this great big wad of putty, I'm playing out the front garden with it. As you do. Mum goes, where's that from? Over there. I didn't know it was putty. Honestly, I had no clue. I just, you know, well, you don't, do you, when you're a kid? You're only a baby, like, so you don't really think of it like that. As kids, you'd like, you know, your one-track mind, whatever's in front of you, that's what you go for. And yes. But eventually, obviously, the building site people, you know, they got wind of it. They knew that there was something was going on, so they had police patrol in the area, and we didn't know this, and we went over there to go and get some more putty, but we thought it was plasticine, and we got chased by the police. It's not good. It's not clever. It isn't. Trust me. It's bad. Naughty. Slap donnies and all sorts. Right, so no, don't do it. Keep away. But it was fun though. But no, don't do it, honestly, really. Just don't. It's shits and giggles all over the place, but no, don't do it. It's scary when you're being chased by a copper and he jumps over your head when you're down a manhole cover. Yeah, like I say, don't do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't do it. You know. Oh, life. But we used to do that though when we was kids, play outside. I mean, we used to play on the slides and the roundabout and the swings, and then round by us a spate of removing all the outdoor playing stuff. Our council decided just to rip them all up and get rid of them all. I was like, well, why? I mean, you just, you know, I don't know, but they did. But I imagine the only thing I can think of is that maybe people, you know, kids were getting hurt on them or something like that because they was being left to their own devices instead of having parent supervision, like, you know. So that's the only reason why I can think of, that they'd have them ripped off and took down. But anyhow, like I say, you know, these things happen. Well, that's what we used to do. Slides, swings, roundabouts and what have you. Seesaws. You don't see that shit no more these days, do you? It's very rare anyway. We had a playground where I used to live, where it had a slide it had a roundabout. It did have a set of swings, but I don't know what happened to them at one point. You know the ones where they have the car tyre on there? They had that style swing on it. Yeah, it was alright for, but I don't know what happened to them. I ain't got a clue. Then where I actually live now, literally in front of my house, there's behind the sort of the side, the back of the other houses in front of me, there's a little green where it's all trees and what have you now. But back in the day, in the 70s, that used to have a bunch of climbing frames stuff there, monkey bars and all sorts. There weren't no swings, but there was like climbing frame and when I was, you know, them, like, what do they call it? I don't know, like a suspension bridge type of thing that you used to walk across and what have you. There's all that kind of rubbish that was on there. But me, being me, I was 15 at the time, and I was up there with my mate Anthony, and I was swinging on those that climbing frame. I was hanging upside down on one of the back bars on it, and I put my hands on the bottom bar, and I like tried to do like a handstand release off the bars from the top and land on my feet, but for some unknown reason, as I sort of like let my legs go, my brain forgot to engage my arms, and I collapsed straight onto my wrists and dislocated my wrist. Oh, I tell you what. But even then, I mean, that was the end of it. I mean, yeah, that hurt, and it gives me jip now and again, and that was like 30 odd years ago. But then we also did roller skating as well, and skateboarding. What was it? We used to go around on one of the school playgrounds with the roller skates, and I even broke my collarbone doing that. But again, it's, you know, it's fun. It's something to do. It's outside. When I was old enough then to have myself a motorbike, and I was 19 at the time when I broke my collarbone. But I love skating. Skating's fun. I even had a pair of inline skates, as you lot call them nowadays, blades, but you know, we called them inlines at the time because they was brand new. Something coming, and the set that we had, which was a pair of like demo skates at the roller drama I used to work at. I have not seen a set of skates like them anywhere ever since, and they were, without a doubt, hands down, 1,000 times better than Boa. Sorry, but they were. They had these like snap locks that went round your ankle and round the front of your foot. It was great. One at the top, one at the bottom, you know, across the bridge of your foot. And there was like wearing fucking slippers. They were brilliant. Fast. Talk about fast. They was awesome. And but they had to go back eventually. But in saying that though, apparently the sales rep that was going around palming these skates off to different places, like, I mean, apparently he left or got sacked or whatever. I'm not commenting which now. And this guy come down, he said, I've come to fetch a package. What package is that? So down now. And then my boss at the time, he says, oh, it's them skates in the back of there. I thought, oh, okay then. Really? You don't know what you're bringing? No, so all it is a package. So in theory, I could have actually had away with a pair of those skates. I wish I had done now, but I didn't. Oh dear. Because they were, and like I say, I've never seen a set since. Never seen a set since. And that was what would that be? Late 80s, early 90s had to be. And I don't even know what the make were. But they were the fantastic set of skates. They were fucking brilliant. Oh well, never mind. But like I say, that was the sort of things we did. Also, back then I was into sound systems in my car. And then all of a sudden, as time progressed, then the games console sort of like took over in a way, if you like. And I spent a lot of time doing that. But as a kid, all the way up until I was about, I don't know, early 20s, I suppose. It was always outside, either with my car or roller skating, you know what I mean, and doing my sound system and blah blah blah, all that sort of rubbish. I mean, some of the things that we used to get up to when we was kids, you lot have never, I tell you what, you've never lived, honestly, you really ain't. We used to get, I don't know if anybody out there lives anywhere where you've got like grass hills at all, because if you have, right, the fun you can have with a grass hill is ridiculous. I'm telling you now, right? A grass hill, right? If it's steep enough, obviously, if it's just like a steady, it's got to be really steep, right? I'm telling you, summer's day, bunch of cardboard boxes, make yourself a saddle, sit down on it and slide down the grass. Yeah, it might be green to start with, but trust me, the more you slide down it, the more it'll start to go strawy like, and the faster you get. That's called a grass slide, right? We used to do that every year on our school break, because there's a bridge with a grass banks either side of it. We used to slide down. We used to have hours of fun. Going over to the shop, the back of the shop that is, not the front of it, the back of it, robbing the cardboard boxes, and also bin diving as well for the busted packets of biscuits. Hey, it was all, that's what we used to do. We used to go out there and, look, packet of custard creams. So we'd grab a few cardboard boxes, over onto the grass bank, sliding up and down on the grass bank all day, scoffing stale custard creams. Hey, I'm still here, I? They do me no harm. Oh dear. Climbing trees as well. There was obviously not now, there's a bloody supermarket in the way of it now, but the back of the spa, the shops where we used to play, there's like these islands with trees on and what have you, and there was like a big weeping willow on it. We used to climb the weeping willow and slide down the branches out the side of it, like, you know. We've done some really strange things, we have, I'm telling you that now. Really strange. Very, very strange. I mean, has anybody ever heard of the game called acorn whistling? Have you ever, any ideas? I mean, if you may have called it something different, depending on where you are from. But the premise is you get a nice long stick, sharpen the end of it. Well, it's got to be reasonably stiff, like not a flimsy thing. And then you poke an acorn on the end of it and you whack it on the back of your heel. And off, I'll tell you what, the thing, it flies. Oh man, it's like a bullet. Pea shooters. Oh, the amount of fun we used to have with a pea shooter. My mum, I should drive her soft for the dried peas and a pea shooter. Boing. But you can't do it no more because obviously fear of taking some fucker's eye out, like, you know. Well, itching pips. Has anybody ever heard of the term itching pips? There's a little plant that has these seeds inside their fruit, I suppose you can call it, and they're very furry, but they're really itchy. So you shove them down somebody's top, like, and they're scratching all bleeding day. You know, these are the sort of things that we used to do as kids. Hey, whatever. Oh dear. Yes, we did have some fun. We did that. Anyway, that's it. You've had your fill. You got an up and a down, so in both directions. So I'm going to sign off for today, and hopefully I'll get this one up today and these two videos up. I will try. Just depends what time I finish. If I'm performing like today with a fucking 3-hour wait every time I'm going up that shithole, then I'm going to be fucked tonight. So anyway, at least I've got them. I'm going to go now. I've waffled enough. I'll speak to you a lot later. Have a good one. Toodle peep and all that. Go on then. Off you pop. Bye. Toodles. I wonder if that knackered truck's still here. Might be. Shall we have a look? Let's have a look. It wasn't this one, it wasn't that one, it was the other one. Oh no, he's finally gone. He has gone this time. Bye, toodles, off you pop and all the rest of it. Go on, get the fuck out of here now. You've had enough.